E nā mana, e nā reo, e rauranga tirama, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. E nā mate, tā tumu te hiuhiu, haere, haere, haere atu rā. We come together at a time of serious and urgent challenges. Families are feeling the cost of living every week at the checkout, at their local council rates, as you've seen in the energy prices and insurance premiums. For many, long-term planning isn't even an option. The priority is getting through to payday. Businesses face similar pressures, from higher energy costs to a lack of political certainty. So I'm here to talk about the alternative and why I believe I'm ready to be your next Minister of Finance. Fran, thank you so much for bringing us together again. I know a lot goes into this event. As you know, when death calls, you answer it, and it's been good to be here. But actually, listening to today's presentation, none of it is really a surprise to me, because many of you in this room have been telling me those things for the last 18 months. Over the last 3 months, the economy has shrunk by nearly 1%, taking with it National's economic credibility. Over the last, while Nicola Willis may blame global conditions, Australia, the UK and Japan all grew in the same period, while New Zealand took a massive step towards recession. They say we need just more time, but we don't have time to waste. 36,000 people have lost work since 2023. Unemployment right here in Auckland is at 6.1%. Last year, business liquidations hit a decade high of 2,700. And tens of thousands of our brightest people are leaving our shores for Australia in search of opportunities that should be made available here. Put simply, New Zealand has gone backwards, but it doesn't have to. What worries me the most, though, and it's something that has come through the survey, is that we are actually facing something more deeper and potentially more damaging: disconnection. People are doing everything right, showing up, working long hours, juggling 2 jobs, running their business, and still, that's not enough. When that happens, resentment can grow. And when people lose hope, they stop imagining a better future. They drift away from their communities, from the institutions, from the clubs, even their democracy. Our job as leaders in this room are to rebuild those connections. So the strongest communities are not found online, but right outside our front doors and in our workplaces. Our purpose goes far beyond the bottom line and the boardroom. It's about creating opportunity that reaches every part of our country, and all of us in this room play an important part in that. Now, let's be honest, the root cause of these challenges is deeper than National's economic mismanagement. I spoke about it in my first speech as the finance spokesperson and here last year in the mood of the boardroom. Productivity. We face low productivity, too much reliance on commodity exports, and wages that lag behind. But these challenges are not insurmountable. Other countries have faced them, have succeeded, and so can we. New Zealand has enormous strengths, but what we lack is a long-term plan. Labour will provide that plan, not tinkering at the edges, not hoping overseas investors or house prices will solve our problems in the economy. My approach rests on 3 priorities. First, wealth creation with a purpose. Lifting productivity, backing innovation, growing high-value industries that solve real problems, from climate resilience to affordable housing. This does sound familiar, Minister. Second, a strong partnership with business. I'm going to take a leaf from Sir Michael Cullen and from Grant Robertson. When National does bad in the mood of the boardroom, it's actually quite good for Labour. So a strong partnership with you, however, is something that we will continue to work on, not against it, but to provide certainty, consistency, and a clear direction. And third, investing in ourselves, mobilising our own talent, savings and capital so New Zealanders are rewarded for hard work and can build a future here, not leave for opportunities overseas. Yes, overseas investment does have a place, but the foundations of our future wealth must come from our skills, our talent, and our capital. Together, these three priorities will provide a secure foundation for New Zealand's future. And let me be clear, I'm not here to play games. I don't have time for it, or for the quick soundbite. If something works, Minister, I will back it. And if it doesn't, I will work with you in this room to change it. As we face an inflection point, my message today is simple. Labour will offer a new deal for New Zealand businesses. In the weeks ahead, I look forward to sharing more of those details about how we do it. But what I'm committing to today is this. A Labour government will work with you to unlock our country's potential, invest in our people, and build a resilient economy that works for everyone, not just for today, but for generations to come. We can build the future Aotearoa New Zealand we deserve, together. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.